Good morning, everybody. Paige and Chuck here in beautiful Udon Thani. It's beautiful. It's a cool town. We like it here. A lot of little things to do. Good food, good company. We have a lot of friends here. A lot of good shopping. Easy to get around. Mall's right there. UD Town is right there. Bangkok is that way. And we're gonna walk down to the Irish Clock this morning, have some breakfast before we start our short little 3.5 hour journey back to ThatPhanom. They have a, what is that festival you're talking about in NakhonPhanom?
It's a light show.
Just a light show?
Yeah.
Like LED lights, like Christmas lights, or what kind of light?
It's like an LED light.
What's the reason of that? Just for tourism?
I think so. They pick like, I think they pick 3 or 5 provinces out of Thailand. And one of them is in Rayong, I think Isaan, NakhonPhanom.
Good morning, Som.
Morning, ka.
Awesome looking breakfast. That looks very good.
Yeah, how are you?
Like a Japanese style pancake. Huh? Fluffy. Got you some beans.
No, that's you. It's coming here.
Good breakfast. See you again real soon, Som. Maybe next month. Okay. You guys got to come see wonderful Som here at the Irish Clock. And here at the massage. Okay. See you next time. Bye-bye. We are out of here, out of Udon. I think next time we come, we'll probably be on our way back down south, huh? Maybe we come and spend a few days instead of one. Maybe 2 or 3 days here. It's good. Depends on the weather. If the weather's nice, we can stay here and enjoy the swimming pool. And yeah, it's nice to relax, good massage, good company, decent food. Just can't stay out too late. Wears you down. Last night I stayed out till about, I don't know, 11:30 I think. But I had, didn't have too many beers, but I was beating everybody at pool, so it's hard to leave when you're winning. We're going home to Mafia. I'm sure she'll be happy to see us. Has it been raining there at all? No rain.
She said no, not in the hometown.
Need some rain. It'll probably rain once I get on my bicycle. Whenever I figure out when I gotta get on my bicycle, it'll start raining. Tomorrow we're going to NakhonPhanom to go handle my stuff at the immigration. See if I want to take my Oakley glasses into town. The lady gave us a bunch of stuff, and one of the things was the I guess another lens, not really a lens, but like a template, like a glass or something. So if I ever needed another lens, they can use that to get me another one. But anyway, I want to ask if they can get me a glass one instead of plastic.
Keep right at the fork.
Because the plastic is hard to clean, like it smears really easy, and you're always trying to clean it, and that's how it got scratched pretty much. Or because I have it in my pocket most of the time, so without anything covering it. Anyway, 3.5 hour drive. Had a very good trip this time. It's always a good trip. I can't think of a trip that we've had that it was like, oh, this sucked. I want to go home. It's always fun. Anyway, random police check. Don't know what they're looking for. Could be speeding, probably speeding. If he's looking at his notepad, it probably means he's trying to find a certain tag number to pull him over for speeding. Most of the time, I think. Udon. These are kind of random throughout. You know, I sometimes get in the habit of saying there's a lot of bad habits here in Thailand. But they're not really bad habits, they're just habits that we're not used to seeing that aren't, you know, that aren't the same as ours, like driving habits, you know. But the reason why they have all these habits here that are different is the police don't really police like they do back in the West, which might be good because then they could pull you over randomly and charge you random fines and, you know, stuff like that. So probably a reason why they don't do that. But some of the things that you know, there's not really like stop signs when you exit a street, a parking lot, or yield or anything like that. There are some, but not many. Most of the side streets don't have stop signs. So, and there's nobody that, if they did run through a stop sign, there's not anybody there that's gonna give them a ticket, you know. So people would normally just pull out and just get either on the side of the road where the motorbikes are, or just jump right out in the middle of traffic without hesitation at all. But it's up to the person driving to be well aware of what's going on around you, so that you avoid an accident. Like here, if you get in an accident, it's kind of your fault if you didn't avoid the accident. So I've never been in one, so I don't know. That's just what I've been told. That's why I have the cameras. But there's a lot of things, like when they take off from a stoplight, they go really, really slow, and then they accelerate past you eventually. And I don't know why they do that, but that's just annoying, annoying to me. But
Back in the old days, people run the red light all the time.
oh
So
yeah.
they go slow just to make sure it's nobody run the red light.
Well, that makes perfectly good sense.
And
Become like a habit when they
that
take off every
I take
time.
off, I have to slow down first because it's happened a lot.
Right. I used to get,
Like that.
yeah, like this guy just pulls right out. I used to get annoyed when people come out of the soy and they, instead of going, they stop and kind of look around. It's like, why don't you just go? You're already out in the middle of the road. I can't pass you. But shortly after driving, I realized that you can't see because there's bushes or buildings or cars or all kinds of stuff blocking your view. So you kind of have to creep out to see what's going on, you know. But nobody beeps, nobody gets angry, which is a good thing, because in the U.S. we have signs telling us what to do constantly. And if you're not following the rules, people get angry, and they don't like that. So here, like if there's a traffic jam, people will make their own lanes. They'll take a 2-lane, turn it into a 4-lane, and then they'll take the side roads and make 6 lanes, you know, one on each side. And it then flows a little bit better, whatever they can do. And in the U.S., they get really angry if you go outside the lines, you know. So it has its good and its bad. But one good thing is, I think for the most part, that people watch out for everybody on the roads. And I think the majority of people that die in Thailand is mostly because the infrastructure. Like if you look at this road, for instance, it just has like posts. So if you veer off of the road, which for whatever reason they don't like to stay in a particular lane anyway, then you're going across the freeway and probably going to hit somebody else, or you're going to hit a tree, or you're going to hit something. So in the US, if you look at the sides of the road, there's like concrete barriers or metal barriers. It looks like a demolition derby there. Like there is crap all over, tire marks and pieces of car. But people don't die because they just kind of skid off, you know, into a stop eventually. You know, here it's different. And motorbikes too, when they don't pay attention and the guy driving down the road's not paying attention, then that's how they die. But you know, if that's the way you want to roll, then that's the consequences that you have to deal with, you know. And they don't wear helmets here. That's a weird thing about the helmet. Like there could be police cars, police on motorbikes, police everywhere driving around, and you can pull up next to them without a license, without shoes, without a helmet, and they won't do anything. Not everywhere. Now in tourist areas, they're very strict. So I'm talking about the majority of Thailand is not tourist areas. So I'm just talking about my experience, not talking about Phuket or Pattaya. But they won't give you a ticket unless there's a stop that says, hey, today we're checking helmets. And a lot of towns are more strict than others. You can tell by them wearing a helmet. But, you know, you see them wearing a face mask, but that's a lot of that is mainly because it's dusty, it's dirty. Like I wear a face covering when I'm bicycling. There's diesel smoke, there's bugs, a lot of bugs, which is amazing why they don't wear glasses. I asked Jack one day, why don't Thai people not wear glasses when they ride their motorbike? And so his answer was, oh, we can't see. I said, you can't see? He goes, yeah, just the tinted glasses or something causes it, we can't see. I'm like, okay, why do Thai people wear dark glasses when they ride road bikes? Oh, you know, it's part of the gear. Oh, okay. Well, how come when they're riding these like sport bikes, they always have the nice helmet with a face covering? And he goes, oh, I guess it's just, you know, it's just the way the appearance wise that we're, you know, you dress up according to what you're riding. So it's nothing to do with you can't see. It's just that you don't want to wear the friggin' glasses and you want to get hit in the eye with a bug, you know. So that the helmet thing is, you know, I'm guilty of not wearing one when I'm going 20 kilometers per hour through the town. But when you're out on the road, I don't understand why they don't wear. Anyway, a lot of crazy things that are different on the road in Thailand. You just have to accept them and think of the alternative. Like, do you really want everything to be like, this is the rule, you have to stay in your line, don't go through this, don't do that, and then every time you turn around there's somebody writing you a ticket or somebody telling you you have to do this or you have to do that? Here it's still kind of up to you, and I don't know, it's not good, but I think the other way is worse, if you ask me, in my opinion. At least I'm not having somebody trying to jack up my insurance or collect $400 for rolling through a stop sign or something because you can't see past a parked car, you know. We are almost in Mukdahan, got a little over an hour drive, stopped to stretch our legs, maybe get a snack. You know, a lot of the reason why I like to travel and do stuff is because, well, I'm talking for Paige too, because we're curious about stuff, you know. We like adventure, and we just like to go experience things for the new. I think a lot of people don't like that. They not really adventurous or curious about things. So, you know, maybe not a lot of people want to travel, but I don't know. I just like to see the new stuff. Not ask too many questions. I like to ask questions, but not like detailed questions, you know what I mean? Not specifics. I don't know if I want to experience something new right now. It's a pork cheeseburger. Burger. Chicken rib Orleans. Barbecue chicken. Is that Joe's favorite here?
Yeah.
I would. There you go. What about that?
You want that?
Pandan custard. That's a dessert. Crab stick with herring roe ornament. I don't know what that is. No. Here we are. Get that. gonna try something new, but not good.
I hear the train a-coming, it's rolling around the bend. I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. I'm stuck in Folsom Prison, time keeps dragging on. But that train keeps on rolling, on down to San Antonio.
Well, as you can see, Thailand has improved a lot since I've been here in the past 7 years. They've put lighting, they've put concrete center barriers, and they've also have these metal barriers on the side. So this road right here is pretty safe. Like, I'm not worried about somebody on the other side crossing the lane on me. And if somebody's drunk or falling asleep, most likely they're just going to hit the railing, you know? So this is what'll keep them from dying. Won't keep them from wrecking. A lot of people wreck all over the world. This right here is how Thailand used to be, minus the lights. They didn't really have any lights anywhere. But like right here, I can easily go across the road probably, or go in the ditch. You know, I have my No Time to Be Sad Facebook page where, I don't know, sometimes we just share pictures and other people's videos sometimes, but I share like mostly my videos. Just, I think a lot of people aren't subscribed to the channel, so they don't know I have a video coming up unless they see it on the Facebook page. But on that Facebook page, when you go on there, you see other posts from other bloggers and vloggers and stuff like that, and some of it's entertaining. I was looking at one today, and the guy says the immigration rules are very distorted and very complicated. Can somebody give me one simple answer to a question I have? So I was like, all right, what does this guy want? So I started to read his question, and he's like, I make so much money in Social Security, and these were Americans apparently, and my wife makes money. So we have more than the 65,000 baht required to live in Thailand. So his question was, since I'm collecting in Social Security and it has to go into an American bank, do I have to have that $65,000 or 65,000 baht in a Thai bank? And I thought to myself right off the bat, it's like, if you're planning on moving somewhere, you should at least go to the government sites of that country and look at the rules for long stay. And it very clearly says in there exactly what you need as far as funds to have a retirement visa. And it tells you in there basically, and it's been the same for a long time. Like, it didn't change. It's always been the same. You need an equivalent of 65,000 baht a month in a Thai bank account. So if you have, 400,000 baht in an account, you need to have the rest of the money that makes up the difference to have 800,000 baht a year in an account. I don't do that. I do the 800,000 baht for the year, and it's at the 800,000 baht for the year. You have to have it 3 months prior to your visa renewal and 3 months after your visa renewal, and it can't go below 400. Wasn't always like that, but that's how the rule is now as I'm making this video. But regardless, it's pretty easy to do the research, and there's all kinds of other sites, and there's all kinds of like law firms and places like that you can contact to help with your visa stuff. But I was like, it's not complicating if you actually do the research and you read. But if you're only looking for people to tell you, you're going to get really confused, because everybody has a different circumstance, a different way that they send money over here. Some people have marriage visas. I mean, there's a lot of different visas. But no matter what I say or what you say, those people need to go on the thaiimmigration.gov site and look at the requirements. And if you're confused, then do some more research and try to figure out how, you know, I don't know, it's pretty basic. You need 65,000 baht a month in a Thai bank account. That's it. The only other confusion could be is like if you have some of the money here and you need to bring some of the other, you know, you need to, whatever it takes to make up the difference. The easiest thing to do is just hire an agency and pay them the fee and let them deal with it every year. You know, it simplified things. That's kind of how things work over here, but we're so used to staying in the lines and people telling us what to do constantly. Things are different here. You can get an agency, you can get like the guy that I recommend in our comment section, in our description box, the law firm in Bangkok. He can do all that stuff for you every year. And basically you don't have to bring any money over here. That's just how it works. Is it illegal? Is it not? I don't know. It's an agency that's pretty much representing you, and you're doing it like in a VIP process. So when I did my mom's, we went through, I made a video on it. We went through the law firm in Bangkok. My mom had a 15-month stamp, a bank account, in less than 2 hours. You know, we had a break for lunch in between. But he rolled into that big major immigration office with immigration people there, and he like parted waves when he walked through there. They even had somebody get out of the room where the person was already in process to do something and sat my mom down so she could take a picture. And she just had to sign a few papers, take a couple of pictures, and she was done. And she can do that every year if she wants to, but we got her money in a bank account that's going to be in there for 12 months. And we're just going to go to Hua Hin and get her renewal. It's really easy, guys. It's pretty simple. Every country has immigration rules, every country. And really, you don't even need to do it in Thailand. You can just hop around. You can stay here for half the year without just a tourist visa, and you don't have to get a permanent stay here. Just bounce to another country, like Daz just did. He got a 30-day. No, he came when it was 45. Then he got an extension for another 45, and then he went out of the country, come back and got a 30, and now he can get that extended for a 30. If he would have started out with like an e-visa, tourist visa, which is a 60-day with a 30-day extension, he could have done that 90 days, hopped out of the country, come back, do a 30-day and get another 30-day extension. Do the math. It's pretty easy. If you don't want to do the confusion of, nothing's permanent here anyway, guys. I mean, yeah, I've got a visa long stay. I got to get it renewed every year. You know, why make things so difficult like you're trying to get a permanent residence here? Just pay a damn service to do it for you. You know, make it easy. Jom Tien in Pattaya, or Jom Tien is where the immigration office is in Chonburi. They're probably, well, the immigration people in there, I've heard, are kind of difficult to deal with because they want you to go to an agency. They don't want to deal with 100 foreigners having to explain everything all day. I don't know. That's just what they tell me there. And a lot of people, especially my friend Daz, Paige took him in there and they wanted him to go see an agent for 25,000 baht, something like that, right? You remember that? When Daz went?
No, I didn't get to that point. I just go in there and then they give us some paper to go fill it out, this and that. And
oh, that's
go back
right.
there later.
Yeah, he went back later, yeah. But I mean, they wanted, you know, what's 25,000 baht divided by your currency, you know, a year. If you don't want to bring the 800,000 baht over here, so do what you want. Just don't make things complicated. Do the research, do the legwork. Don't be so damn lazy. take my advice. Get a damn agency, you know, for the first year or two until you really figure things out. Then do it on your own. Yay, we are home. Stressful little ride. Am I right?
นอนในห้องมันร้อน
มันร้อน
มันร้อนเอ้ย
คือบอกเปิดเอ
Oh, got a lot of Lazada stuff.
เย็น
What have you been doing while we've been gone?
อย่า
จ้าให้ละมี
ไม่ได้ตันเลยไม่ได้ตัน
Got to get my desk reorganized here. I already started a video on this, so I got to finish it on this, and then I'll put all the rest of the data on this computer here. Paige got me this thing. It's pretty cool. Let me open it up here. Actually, she got it for her, but she got me one too. I guess I should say she got both of us. This. Whoops. Oh, that's for an iPhone. That's for a Gucci phone. Take that off. There you go. That's cool, huh? I don't know what oh. Alright, got a little stand on it. That'll work. Cool. What you doing, baby, in here in the dark? What you doing in here in the dark? Oh, there it is. Yay.
What you want to eat? She have beef with stir fry เนื้อน้ำมันหอยกินได้
Okay. Good night.
ได้เดี๋ยวอุ่นทาน
Well, it's 5:03. My father-in-law should be getting here in about 3 minutes. ทุกวัน
เราต้องปิดน้ำลังหมูเด้ปิดอันตรงที่ไฟ
He's made it early. So what day, Cop? How are you? Sabaydi. Oh, 5:06. Okay, podi.
ทาน
Yeah, like a clock. Well, it's nice to be home. Really nice. Did you tell your mom about the Light Festival next week?
Oh yeah she didn't go anywhere just stay in the house
Wow. It's
แล้วมีงาน
งานไฟอยู่นครพนมอาทิตย์
27ถึงวันที่4
อาทิตย์หน้า
แต่ที่มันมีค่ะจะมี
อยาก
ไป
อยากไปไหม
ไป
ไม่ไปเบื่อแล้ว
ดูไฟ
French fry
กินแม่งอย่างมึงที่จะลงไปไปร้อยไทยเลย
Ngan means celebration, like Tamngan means to work. This is a difficult letter for us to pronounce in the Thai alphabet as foreigners. It takes some practice. Ngongo is starts with the word ngan. Ngan is a celebration. Ngan Watat is our annual ThatPhanom temple festival. Ngan, similar to Tamngan, which means to work. Like you're working. Tamngan leo, working already.
มาเหมือนเมื่อน
Ngan. Well,
ยัง
oh,
เดินเฟส
oh. Talking about Hero, the little black dog that used to be the terrorist of the neighborhood, is about on his last days. What is that? Skin?
ฮะ
Yeah.
โน่หมูหวานอีใส่ตาจะไม่ก็ได้
อันนี้นี่นะปุ๊บไอ้ของกิน
หมูหวาน
เนี่ยพอมาใส่3 วันมันเอาออกยัง
This
ไง
is
ครับ
like
สะอาดมาก
อันนี้
pork rind.
มันหมดคือว่าอันนี้หูนี้น้อยๆน่ะแซ่บหนึ่งเฮ็ด3เทื่อจังหมดอย่ารู้ระบายหนึ่ง
อันนี้มันจะทอด
That is so good. Kiteng ahan nè. Kiteng ahan nè.
ปาดมันแพง
Well, I don't know about you guys, but I'm exhausted, really tired. Gonna go to bed early tonight. It's not even 7 o'clock, but I think I'm gonna shower, go lay down in my comfortable bed. We got all of our stuff in the suitcases put up. Everything's done. Stomach is full. Tomorrow, I gotta go to immigration. We're gonna go into NakhonPhanom. We're gonna have a busy day in Isaan. I hope you guys come with us. It'll be fun, I'm sure. We'll see you in the morning on the next video. Don't forget, if you like this video, to click the thumbs up button. I appreciate that. And if you got time, don't forget to check and make sure you're still subscribed. We'll see you guys tomorrow.